My stunt coordinator asked me to get flexible. I tried, and I wasn't successful. I can't even touch my toes. And yeah, so we had some hindrances when it came to
Spider-Man can't touch his toes? Nope, can't do it.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Drip Life Media. Here's what it's really like to work with Tom Holland. Holland has developed into a major movie star. There aren't too many young stars who have been as successful as Tom Holland has been during his time in Hollywood, and the young star really knows how to maximize his time in a project or franchise. Thanks to his on-screen abilities, Holland has developed into a major star. Of course, millions around the world will know him best as MCU Spider-Man, and it's safe to say that Holland has certainly capitalized on his time playing Peter Parker. He's had 2 solo MCU movies with a third on the way later this year, and he has also appeared in the franchise's biggest hits, including Avengers Endgame, which is the second highest grossing movie ever made. While the MCU alone is more than enough to have made Holland a major star, he's also done some exceptional work away from the Juggernaut franchise. In the Heart of the Sea, while not a major success, was still a big budget flick that tabbed the young Holland for a role before he made his MCU debut. Holland has also done movies like The Lost City of Z, Spies in Disguise, Onward, and The Devil all the time.
So I was in Atlanta for my first screen test. They told us 25 minutes before that Robert was going to come along and do the audition. Literally on cue, a helicopter flew down and Robert got out and came for his audition. And I was like, one day.
Yeah, I was going to say.
One day! Under Armour on underneath, that was nearly a really expensive mistake. But yeah, that was probably the closest I came to really, really embarrassing myself.
So what was it like meeting Robert Downey Jr. for the first time?
Recently, Holland delivered a memorable performance in the film Cherry. He recently starred in Cherry. Released earlier in 2021, Cherry was a film that starred the talented Tom Holland alongside Sierra Bravo and Jack Rayner. On top of that, the film was directed and produced by Joe Mama, and Anthony Russo, better known as a duo behind MCU films like Avengers Endgame, Captain America Civil War, and more. That's a whole lot of talent, which generated public interest in seeing the flick. While the film did not receive critical acclaim, one thing that people took notice of was the performance given by Tom Holland. In fact, Holland was able to deliver a performance that had Joe Russo buzzing. I think it's an Oscar-worthy performance. I think he's absolutely amazing in it. He gives a gut-wrenching performance. What he does to himself emotionally and physically is unbelievable. We haven't seen an actor in a role like this in a while. The movie spans a decade, complemented by an epic performance, and one that I certainly hope will be in the Oscar conversation, said Russo. That's high praise from the director, and it's clear that Holland put everything that he had into the performance while filming was underway.
I started training in boxing.
Yep.
Just because that was a nice way of training, remaining fit, but also learning a new skill. I love having studios pay for me to learn new things.
What it's like working with him. So what was it like to work with Tom Holland while making Cherry? Well, look no further than comments made by the film screenwriter Angela Russo Ostet, who had incredibly high praise for the job that Holland was able to do while balancing the difficulties that came with the role. According to Russo Ostet, I think we said this time and time again, I don't know if this film would ever have worked out without Tom Holland. It's a very difficult role. There's an earnestness and sweetness.
Seen it yet? I have personally yet to see it. When can I...
You will see it when I'm ready for you to see it. Just take a minute.
The new blood, get used to it.
And he wants very much to do the right thing, even though he's sort of eclipsed by those darker happenings in the world around him, and Tom just managed all of it. He surprised us every single day. I told him that when we were finished shooting. Oftentimes when you're sitting writing, and I had the good fortune of knowing Tom would be in the role when I was writing, you imagine the actor. I could have never imagined in my wildest dreams the performance that Tom ended up delivering. It was beautiful, the screenwriter continued. With the performance that he delivered in the film, it's clear to see that Russo Ostet's praise of the actor is justified. His performance was easily one of the best aspects of the entire film, and it has fans excited to see what he will be able to do in other roles outside of the MCU. With the talent he has, there is simply no telling how far Holland can take things as his career continues. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.